Welcome to the third part of our lesson for the third week in the pre-calculus. So we are going to discuss in this video about the reference angle. Unsa daay ng reference angle? So ang reference angle magamit ni siya aron naatay basihan sa pagkuha sa sine o cosine nga value and the other trigonometric function sa angle nga more than na siya sa 360 degrees or more than na siya sa 2 pi. And within the unit circle also, there is certain reference angles para mahimo pod siyang basihan sa uban pa nga angles within the unit circle. And that is the reference angle. So, magamit nato dinhiya ang concept ni coterminal angles. Okay, by using the concept of coterminal angles, we can find the value of sine, cosine, tangent, and other circular functions of different angles. So let's have an example. In this one, we are going to find the sine of 14 pi over 3. So 14 pi over 3 is nanubra na siya, beyond na siya sa 2 pi, meaning it is more than one revolution in a unit circle or in a circle. So para makita nato ang value ni sine 14 pi over 3, kailangan nato makita ang iyahang coterminal angle. So in finding the coterminal angle, we found out nato nga iyang coterminal angle is si 2 pi over 3. So therefore, since gipangita man nato si sine 14 pi over 3, pangitaon pud nato ang sine ni 2 pi over 3 because they have the same value. Okay. So let's proceed to figure 3.4. So in this figure, na-illustrate din hiya ang 2 pi over 3 which is in this point, in the second quadrant. So the value of our 2 pi over 3 is negative 1/2 and square root of 3 over 2, which is similar to the value of pi over 3 that is equal to 1/2 and square root of 3 over 2. So kani po ay si 2 pi over 3, iyang napod siya reference angle which is pi over 3. If atong isolve ang value ni pi over 3, they are just the same with 2 pi over 3. Kung nag-wonder mo, asa na gikuha ning value nga 1/2 og square root of 3 over 2 and this one, gikuha ni siya through the Pythagorean theorem. No? If naka-remember mo sa special triangle nga 30, 60, 90, since our pi over 3 is equal to 60 degrees, 60 degrees man siya. If nakadamdam mo sa 30, 60, 90 nga triangle, since unit circle man ni siya, ang ato ang hypotenuse is 1. And the shortest leg is just half of the hypotenuse, diba? That's why this is 1/2. And the longer leg is just the square root of 3 times the shorter leg. So it becomes square root of 3 over 2. So mo nang naatay point diri nga 1/2 and then square root of 3 over 2. So kung mo-add to ta sa 2 pi over 3, this is equal to 120 degrees. So 120 degrees niya plus 60 diri no? Nagdraw ta og imaginary line para maka-form ta og right triangle, maka-obtain ta og the same value as pi over 3. So kana siya, matawag nato nga si pi over 3, reference angle siya ni 2 pi over 3. At the same time, si 2 pi over 3, reference angle po siya ni 14 pi over 3. So connected lang kaayo siya. So they have the same value, 1/2 and square root of 3 over 2. But take note, since si 2 pi over 3 is naa siya sa second quadrant, negative iyahang x value. So makita na nato ang sine 14 pi over 3, which is equal to sine 2 pi over 3, which is equal to sine pi over 3, and that is square root of 3 over 2. So in this short example, natin idea kung unsa day ang purpose ni reference angle. Now let's proceed to its general definition para masabtan pa gyud sa reference angle. So we have here angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. If manotice na to, symmetric lang siya, no? When you see symmetric, equal lang yun siya diri here and here. So if naatay angle 1 nga na-coordinate nga x sub 1, y sub 1, the same rapod ang if mirror niya si angle 2, just as illustrated in this figure, the same ra siya value pero ang iyahang sign lang ang naglahi since lahi man sila og location na quadrant. Since it is second quadrant, negative ang x, positive ang y. In the third quadrant, they have the same value gihapon, but negative na ang x, negative na ang y. So on with the fourth angle, nga positive ang x, negative ang y. So kaning angle 1, mo lang gid ni siya ang atong gitawag, mo gid siya ang atong gitawag nga reference angle. So mo ni siya ang mga angle diri actually sa first quadrant mo ay nag-determine sa other value pod nga makita nato sa second, third o fourth quadrant. Ang kalainan lang is ang ilahang sign. Okay? So let's look at the unit circle. So kaning unit circle. So using the fact that the unit circle is symmetric with respect to the x and y axis and the origin, we can identify all the points using the coordinates of corresponding points in the quadrant 1. So let's have here si pi over 6. Ang iyahang mirror niya is si 5 pi over 6. Si 5 pi over 6, mirror niya si 7 pi over 6. Si 7 pi over 6, si 11 pi over 6. So kung ato na lang siyang i-draw o rectangle, ano ang dagawin niya? No, connected lang siya, and look at the value. Ang value ni pi over 6 is square root of 3 over 2 1/2. Ang value po ni 5 pi over 6 is just the same, but take note of the sign in the respective quadrants. So negative ang x, positive ang y. Sa third quadrant, negative 2 square root of 3 over 2, and then negative 1/2. Sa fourth quadrant, positive na pod si x, negative na pod si y. So pareha ra gid siya, no? In pi over 4 pod, pi over 4 is equal to 45 degrees. So, equal lang ang value ni x o ni y, which is square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. So, ka-mirror niya, parehan niya si 3 pi over 4, si 5 pi over 4, si 7 pi over 4. So, here we have pi over 3. Ato na nang example ganina. Iyang kapareha si 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3. Okay, so no need to really memorize all the coordinates gikan sa quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Enough na nga makabalo ka ani nila, okay na kaayo. So basta pi over 6, mag-una si square root of 3 over 2 and then 1/2. Basta over 4 gani siya, square root of 2 over 2, then square root of 2 over 2, the same lang siya. Basta over 3 na siya, mag-una si 1/2 and then square root of 3 over 2. So these values are used or can be used in different range. So let's have an example. Use the reference angle and appropriate sign to find the exact value of each expression. So we have here sine 11 pi over 6. Luckily, si 11 pi over 6 is within the unit circle lang siya, and naara si 11 pi over 6. So sine may itong gipangita, we will just look at its y value. Tama? And its y value is negative 1/2. Hi, ma'am! So let us continue. For letter B, we are going to find the value of tangent 8 pi over 3. So since 8 pi over 3 is more than 2 pi, ato isang kaon first ang iyahang coterminal angle. So ang iyang coterminal angle is 2 pi over 3. Obviously, 2 pi over 3 is on the second quadrant. So look at the unit circle and see that sine 2 pi over 3 is equal to siya kang sine pi over 3, which is square root of 3 over 2. And cosine 2 pi over 3 is equal to negative of cosine pi over 3, which is equal to negative 1/2. Okay, nga nung ikuha man ako si sine o si cosine because we are looking for the tangent. And we know that in getting the tangent, we are going to divide the sine and the cosine. So the value of our sine 2 pi over 3 is square root of 3 over 2, and the value of our cosine 2 pi over 3 is negative 1/2. So we can cancel out the 2, so it becomes negative square root of 3. So this is all about the reference angle. So for more examples, you may answer this one. and check the answer key in your learning activity sheets. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something about the week 3 lessons on circular functions. See you all on the next video about the graphing of the circular functions. Bye!